Hey there everybody, Matthew Armstrong here on day 62 of this 100-day financial freedom challenge. I want to talk to you today about the people you spend your time with, because the people we spend our time with generally tend to be how we live our lives. The standards we have tend to be similar to the people we spend our time with. Our financial level seems to be the average of the people we spend our time with. It was actually Jim Rohn that said, our net worth is the sum total of the 5 people that we spend our time with, and that is generally true. So if we want to change our financial destiny, then we need to maybe spend time with people who have a much higher net worth than us. It's quite as simple as that. And it's also true that we are a direct reflection of the expectations of our peer group. Whatever the people we spend our time with, whatever they expect of us, then that's what we kind of generally do. If we put ourselves in a group of people who expect more from us, then we will rise to that standard. So, to get that place, sometimes you got to be like almost a little bit ruthless, of who you spend your time with. If someone's pulling you down, you got to shake them off. Sometimes they're well-meaning, sometimes they don't realize, sometimes they're unconscious. But the truth of the matter is, if you want to help more people, if you want to live your life by design, if you want to, live a life, that is extraordinary, then you have to surround yourself with extraordinary people. People who are doing extraordinary things in the world. And sometimes it's not completely easy to do that. Maybe in your situation, in your environment. But with today's, media and social media and everything else that we have going on, books and everything, it's very possible to do that. I remember we used to sit, open up every time we had dinner at night, we'd open up the laptop, me and Victoria, and we'd put on Napoleon Hill, and we'd sit there with Napoleon Hill talking to us while we had dinner. We'd have Napoleon Hill to dinner with us every night. We did that for a few weeks. Put on Napoleon Hill. Napoleon Hill can have dinner with us, right? So we're sitting there having dinner with Napoleon Hill every night for weeks. I also, Robert Kiyosaki, I watch something from him. He's the wealth guru, right? Because I realized, what's not working in my life, and it's like, okay, my finances aren't working. Well, let's have a look at it. Let's take a step back. Let's look at things. Who am I spending my time with? I'm spending my time with broke people. I'm spending my time with people who have a negative view on money, or a contorted, twisted view on money of some form, right? Those are the people I spend my time with. So if I want to change my financial destiny, I've got to start spending my time with different people. It really is as simple as that. And it's not that those people aren't maybe still my friends. It's just that, I've actually got to change who I spend my time with if I want to change my results and change my life. And that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. You can still love people, but just maybe spend less time with them and spend time with people who are going to have higher expectations of you, to hold you to a higher standard, and because it's like a tuning fork. You get a tuning fork and you go ding, that tuning fork. You put another tuning fork near it, and that other tuning fork starts to vibrate at the same vibration of that tuning fork, right? Human beings as well, we've got a frequency, right? That all that this stuff's proven. And so whenever we go into the company of other people, we start to take on their frequency. Yeah. Even when, to a certain extent, when we watch their videos, when we read their books, even writing out what they've written out, writing out the same words, we do it. Even putting ourselves in the same posture that they put themselves into, we start to tune in to their frequency. If we look at their mannerisms, how they move, how they talk, and then if we start doing things the same, we actually start to tune into them no matter where they are in the world. Even if they've gone, even if they've passed on. This is maybe the more sort of woo-woo sort of stuff, but that's the way it is. That is actually science. Like I said, the tuning fork, So yeah, so whoever you spend your time with, that is going to affect your results in life. I notice it on a regular basis, and I can see it with people around me. I can see it with someone I know. He's struggling in his business, and just through conversation, he has a belief that it's greedy that greed is a really bad thing. To be greedy is the most evil thing in the world, and that's the cause of all the problems in the world is greed. Well, no wonder, he's always going to be skimping by. He's always going to be thinking that I don't want too much, because if I had too much, that would be greedy. So he's sabotaging himself, keeping himself small, keeping his business low, just getting by, Because if he had more, then he didn't want to be greedy, because greed equals all the world's problems. That's what it was in his head. That's what it still is. We haven't quite changed that one yet. So, another friend thinks a person can't be humble if they have nice stuff. He said, if someone's driving a Porsche, that person can't be humble. Just saw him the other week. It's like, what? I said, hold on a minute. What you have has nothing to do with humbleness. Humbleness is an attitude. Humbleness is a behavior. It's got nothing to do with what you drive or what you have. But his belief that he wanted to be humble, but he couldn't have nice stuff, because if he had nice stuff then he wouldn't be humble anymore, was stopping him from achieving the success that he could achieve in his business. So it's amazing how the mind works, and quite often we're unconscious of these things. We don't realize how they really affect our lives. And if you've been struggling in business, struggling as an entrepreneur or whatever for years, it could just be a simple little thing like that you're just not aware of. Or somewhere you've associated in your life greed to being evil, or having nice stuff to being the opposite to humbleness, which is, I don't know, maybe arrogant or whatever. And it's all just BS. It's just belief systems, right? So maybe through this video, maybe just get some awareness of some things that you can change within yourself to take that foot off the brake. Get rid of all that stuff and effectively get out of your own way. Because this is the conversation I had with Guy Martini the other night, was he was just getting in his own way. I said, get out of your own way. You're getting in your own way. You have the skills, you have the talent, you're highly skilled and highly talented actually. The only thing that's stopping you is you're getting in your own way. Get out of your own way and just do what needs to be done. Make a decision, do what needs to be done, get that single focus. It's clearing out all the clutter, getting that single focus, and not letting all the bullshit come in. All the thoughts, what about this, what about that, what about the other, blah, 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 all the judgments and everything, all the opinions. Get rid of all that and just do what needs to be done. Right? And when you spend your time with people that are doing the things that you want to do, you will start doing them too. So be very careful who you spend your time with, because their beliefs start to rub off on you if you're not aware of them. Like because I'm a little bit aware of this sort of stuff, when I hear this stuff from my friends saying, oh yeah, greed is like the cause of all the world's problems, you can't have nice stuff and be humble, I can call them out. I say, no, that's BS, right? But a lot of people will just take this stuff on and start believing it and start saying, well, I want to be friends with this person, I want this person to like me, so maybe I shouldn't have all this stuff. Maybe if I did have all this stuff, they'd think differently of me. They'd think I am greedy or I'm not humble, So don't try and be a people pleaser. That's the worst thing you can do. Be a people pleaser. Be yourself. Be yourself and just move forward towards your vision, right? Have your vision, take action on your vision, and clear out everything else and have that single focus. And when you do that, you will have the success that you want in your life, and you will be the person who you want to be in your life. And you won't settle, you will not compromise, you will be unreasonable, you'll have the unreasonable attitude that will give you your life's dreams. And when you are that person, you can help so many other people. You can help so many other people by being true to yourself and not trying to placate to other people or please other people or just live to the expectations of other people so they will feel comfortable in your presence. It's not about people feeling comfortable in your presence. It's about you shining so bright that the people that can't take it will just go, whoa, I can't take that. And other people will go, oh, that's amazing. I want some of that too. You can't tell who those people are going to be. So don't try and please everyone, because you can't. You can't please everyone. Be yourself, be true to yourself, let your heart open up and get that single focus, and you'll make it happen. Okay? And click on the link below. Join our team if you haven't already done so. If you have done so, then start making the decisions and taking the actions that you know you need to take. Okay, this is Matthew Armstrong. Speak to you next time.